Welcome to the Queen's Lair, a lifestyle podcast. Get inspired by our latest tips and information about small business, entrepreneurship, natural hair, travel, food, and even relationships. Stay tuned for another great episode. I am your host, Renee Patrice. Welcome back to the podcast, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in once again. We have been going through some storms, and it has been crazy. So yes, there has been a lot of storms going on, personally, professionally, physically in the atmosphere. There has been all these storms and crazy weather all across the country. The West Coast has been, oh my goodness, the pockets of heat and degradation of, fiery weather that they've been having over there. I don't even know how else to say it. They've been clocking 100-degree days, and Arizona one day, oh my goodness, I think it was like 117 degrees the other day. And I was like, oh, that's crazy. And then on the East Coast has been all of these storms and tornadoes touching down and hurricanes making landfall. And all. It was just crazy. It has been much of a disruption. We've had a lot of rain and thunder and lightning and, power going out here in the South. And it has been really crazy. I am still committed to doing these 31 episodes for the month of July. But, sometimes you get interrupted by nature. Nature interrupts you and there's nothing you can really do about it. So, but I am back. And since I recorded last, there has been some craziness going on, of course, all over the world. We're still dealing with this global pandemic, this Delta variant that is rearing its ugly head. Again, I have not really spoke much about vaccinations and everything. It is a personal decision. Hopefully, folks will be able to weather this next wave of COVID variant that's out there. So mask up, wash your hands, if you think you've been exposed to someone with COVID or whatever, make sure you're getting your COVID test and all of that. And let's just help keep each other safe, And I also wanted to give my thoughtful words to fellow Caribbean brothers and sisters in Haiti. Of course, if you guys did not know, and if you've been living under a rock right now, their president, I don't even know if it goes by president or prime minister. I think it might be prime minister, but was assassinated just a couple days ago. And that to me is just, oh my gosh. Haiti has definitely been the seat of a lot of controversy and upset and political unrest for many, many generations. And in 2020, it is still happening. It is very, very sad to see something like this happen, whether you agree with the administration of your country or not. These sort of acts of violence are just not the way to go about things. And I know that people are going to sit on different sides of the fence with this. And I'm not here to be overly political about anything, but it's more for the safety of the people. Because when things like this happen, it tends to, shake foundations, and it tends to let other groups start bubbling up, and not just in that country, but in other places as well. It kind of becomes like a domino effect. So, definitely to the innocent, citizens of Haiti who are just trying to get up every day and just live their life, I definitely have you in my thoughts. I'm praying for you guys because this is a very serious situation. It's very serious. And I'm hoping that, justice will be served, whichever way that justice needs to happen. I hope that justice will be served and, the people of Haiti will find a way to get through this. We're still in the middle of a global pandemic, and that's yet another layer of uneasiness and apprehensive feelings, because you're just trying to protect yourself every day and just go to work, and try to make a living. And then on top of this, then you got violence in the street and all this sort of stuff. And from what I understand, the U.S. is supposed to be sending troops there to help, quell the unrest. So hopefully that will help in some way. But definitely my thoughts and prayers with Haiti as you guys, get through this time and really rise up through this. I understand that the First Lady was also injured as well. And from what I understand, she's being treated. She may be actually being treated. I think she may be getting treatment in the States, I think, from what I've read. So yeah, be well, Haiti. I know y'all gonna get through it. And, y'all are a small country, but you are strong, and you will definitely get through this. Haiti, you could just Google the country and just read articles and look at all of the uprising and things that the Haitian people have been through and have survived. So I know that they will survive this as well. So definitely thoughts out to our fellow Caribbean, our fellow neighbors across the waters in the Caribbean. We're definitely thinking of you, and wish all of you, safe, wish all of you health, because again, pandemic on top of all of this is definitely a thing. So, so if you guys are not familiar with things that are going on in Haiti, I implore you to Google the country and see what the unrest is all about, and if you can donate, because obviously there's going to be a situation with donations for certain things for families, and there's been violence, and there's been whole towns that have been ran through and all of that. So if you can find reputable organizations, and if I can think of any reputable organizations or media outlets who are helping the everyday citizens there, I will be sure to share it. Like on my social media, you could probably check my Instagram stories, or check back on my website or something. I'll find a way to put information up if I find it. So next order of business is we are still on track to get our streaming services going. There's so much that I need to talk about with this, but I'm just trying to make sure that all the ducks are in a row before I start blathering out all the news. But it's about to be really something great. So that we'll be streaming on Roku. We will be streaming on Android. There's so many different ones. Apple TV. It is just going to be amazing. So I'm basically going to be taking the Queen's Lair, this podcast, and I'm going to be expanding it so that it will not only be in audio, it will be in audio as well. It will still continue to be here in audio. So wherever you're listening, it will be here, but it will also be visual as well. So you'll be able to stream, you'll be able to actually see me, for those that may not follow me on social media, at Onyx Queen Media on all socials. You'll actually be able to see my smiling brown face, So I haven't done a streaming TV stuff. It's been a few years. I think it's been close to 10 years, something like that. I do go live occasionally on my own Instagram, and I do go live with a couple clients here and there, every so often, but this is going to be my own operation, so it should be really good, but more to come with that. I feel like this is just kind of updates of everything that's going on. I just don't even know. Oh, here are some other things that I have coming, and I want some feedback on this too. So people, let me know what you are in need of with your businesses, because I'm coming up with a set of documents and videos, and I'm actually going to be doing a lot of filming later today. I'm going to be filming a lot of videos that are going to be helpful for business folks. So let me know the sort of things that you guys would like to see, or the things that you would like me to talk about, because I'm going to start putting together webinars that you can purchase in packages for whatever it is that you're trying to do. If you're trying to grow your social media, if you are trying to learn how to create reels, if you're trying to, how do I really create amazing stories, whatever it is, I am going to be able to walk you through all of those different things with a really, really fantastic webinar. So I'm trying to get like the top 5 things that people are looking for in their business. I had a lot of people ask me about credit questions and, business credit and stuff like that. So I had brought a credit guru on several episodes back. You probably have to go back a couple seasons. And I brought a credit guru on to talk about credit and, just to answer some basic questions about that. I did an episode about trademarking and copywriting. So I had brought a trademark and copyright lawyer on to talk about that. So definitely let me know what you guys are looking for, because I am very much in teaching mode and, spreading information and letting people know, things that I learned along the way. So definitely let me know what you're interested in, because I want to come up with like 5 really good products that I can package together. I think I have about 2 right now. So if you say, yeah, tell us how you start a business from the beginning, like where do you begin? I probably will do something like that as well. But just so you can get an idea of, the avenue that I'm trying to go with this. Let's see. The next thing is my t-shirt line. So my t-shirt line has absolutely dropped. It is available. So if you go to www.onyxqueenmedia.com, you can click on shop and go to the apparel section, and you will see my t-shirt line. So I dropped the Subway series, and the Subway series it kind of has to do all with New Yorkers. So I'm not shading anybody else from other cities, but I'm a New Yorker, so I had to give like a shout out and homage to the New York City people. Okay, so the t-shirts are New York City inspired. I also have t-shirts that have things like bring back 80s R&B, things like that, like all sorts. Actually, I think I have one that has bring back 90s R&B and bring back 80s hip hop. That's what it is. So I have different t-shirts with those sayings on it. I also dropped a new line of t-shirts, and this is for my boss ladies out there, my girl bosses, my female entrepreneurs especially. The t-shirts have like these beautiful, I had a great illustrator who just has these amazing illustrations that I have put on t-shirts. I have put them on mugs, I have put them on thermoses, and I have put them on journal planners. So if you're a person that likes to write things down and you like pretty planners and all of that, honey, all of that is on my websites, okay? So definitely check that out whenever you get a chance. And that is the She Is series. So there's affirmation t-shirts, just shouting out girl bosses. So listen, I'm doing it out here. I am the one-stop shop entrepreneur, okay? Know me, meet me, love me, okay? So definitely check that stuff out. We're making it happen in 2021. Since we have been on lockdown, we were at home for well over a year. So we've had time to really figure out businesses and figure out what we want to do moving forward. So listen, your girl's been working quite a bit. And there's actually a whole lot of work, even more coming this fall. So stay tuned for that. But I just wanted to give you guys kind of a little update, kind of a little review of life and things that have been going on in the world. I just want to say again, please be safe. Be as safe as you can. If you don't have to be out and about and in these big crowds of people, then don't. You know what I mean? I know when we want to get back to regular life and we want to get back to a sense of normalcy, but honestly, it's never going to go back to the way that it was, because COVID is here to stay, and that's very evident. So please be careful. There's this new variant moving around out there. Just because you've been vaccinated doesn't mean that you are 100% covered. If you need to still wear your mask, if you're, in a big group of people and a lot of folks, be very careful. And for the people that have been vaccinated too, we are more of a threat to the folks that haven't been vaccinated. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's a personal decision. It was a very personal decision for me. It took me a long time to decide what I was going to do. But whatever side that you are on, we all need to take care of each other. So if you're not vaccinated, please make sure that you're masked up. If you are vaccinated and you're out and about, and especially when with big crowds, you still have to be careful and you still have to take precautions. Okay? So be well, you guys. I will talk to you guys soon. I'm going to be doing a lot of filming today, so I hope to be bringing a lot of this information to you, especially through this weekend. And if you want to talk to me, I'm on social media at Onyx Queen Media across all of my socials. And if you want to email me, feel free, info@onyxqueenmedia.com. Talk to you soon, you guys. Bye.